Hold on to your enchanted swords, folks, because the Faraway Paladin, the Lord of the Rust Mountains, is back, and it's shinier than ever. We're diving headfirst into a world where Isekai meets Reincarnation, and our boy Will is back for another round of heroics, accompanied by his trusty sidekick, Meneldor. Can you believe it's been 2 years since we last ventured into this fantasy realm? It's like waiting for your ramen to cook. Time moves slower than a snail with a caffeine addiction. Now, let's talk music. The opening song is like the soundtrack to a dragon's dance party. Sure, it's no Season 1 ED song, but hey, not everyone can be a rock star. Speaking of rock stars, Will's voice changed. It's as if puberty decided to swing by the fantasy world and give our hero a vocal upgrade. And guess what? The studio changed too. It's like getting a new flavor of ice cream, same cone, different scoop. Our adventure kicks off with Will managing land like he's the landlord of destiny. Who knew that being a paladin also came with real estate responsibilities? But fear not, there's still time for a winter solstice celebration in White Sails. B, our musical troubadour, has her eyes set on the Academy of the Woods, and let me tell you, it's a maze harder to navigate than the internet without Wi-Fi. Cue the ominous old groundskeeper, Professor Hiram, who's more mysterious than a cat with a PhD in quantum physics. Hold your magical staffs, because it's test time for Will. The groundskeeper lays down a challenge, and Will, with the grace of a ninja cat avoiding a puddle, aces it. Next thing you know, they're teleported straight to the academy, and Hiram is the Dumbledore of the woods, granting them access like a VIP pass at a fantasy theme park. Bee's on a mission to improve her musical craft, but it's more like a trip down memory lane. Fast forward, and we're knee-deep in the Rust Mountains, where disaster and dwarves collide. Will's empathy for dwarves is deeper than the plot twists in a Shakespearean tragedy. Rue, a timid dwarf, steals the show, and the feels hit harder than a dwarf blacksmith hammering out a legendary sword. But hey, the door's getting repaired, and Will's on his way to becoming a diplomatic hero. But hold your dire wolves, because this isn't your typical fantasy adventure. Will's not just a paladin, he's a Mary Sue in a world that feels like The Hobbit, but with fewer hairy feet. Rue's backstory tugs at the heartstrings, and we're left wondering if this is an anime or a symphony of emotions. As we march through episodes like Conquering Heroes, we're teased with Menel's new powers, Rue's growth, and the promise of a bigger party. I mean, who doesn't love a good fantasy RPG party? The Mage Academy may be as deserted as a haunted castle, but hey, it adds to the mystery. In the end, the Faraway Paladin Season 2 delivers like a pizza on a Friday night. You know it's coming, you're excited, and even if it's not gourmet, it hits the spot. With an 8 out of 10, this anime is serving up exactly what we signed up for. So grab your swords, buckle your armor, and get ready for an Isekai ride that's more thrilling than a dragon roller coaster. Until next time, fellow adventurers!